Cardano really is a mid-positioned coin with the ticker ADA that sort of has a current worth of $0.245874 and a market capitalization of $8,636,071,490, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. Digital currencies in every practical sense have commonly lengthy past a reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in every way that really matters in opposition to prevalent thinking. These days, it's a resource class that truly is significantly managed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking. Some huge venture banks in any event, in every practical sense, secure Cardano and sort of other digital forms of money all at once to especially safeguard their resources under administration, against a running expansion that handicaps the conventional monetary business sectors. Presently, now is the ideal time to in a real sense uncover our short, mid, and all things considered, long-haul forecast of the improvements on the ADA market that fundamentally depend on the readings of our very extraordinary crypto unpredictability record that especially assists us with measuring the market opinion and generally expect where in which the market means to go. Which truly is very critical. At this point, the cost of Cardano certainly is $0.245874, while the coin presently basically winds up at 8th spot in the sort of by and large exceptionally positioning in an unobtrusive manner. The said commonly positioning explicitly is assessed based on the resource's current value that really is duplicated by its sort of current market capitalization, a recipe that certainly is applied all through every monetary market, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients by and large get the most important information with respect to the presentation of advanced assets in their portfolios, which really is genuinely huge. It's likewise essential to generally consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing, which for the most part is very critical. On September 25, the cost of Cardano fundamentally was at $0.242877 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change especially added up to 0.44% in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior, on September 19, ADA sort of was esteemed at $0.251701, and that actually intends that from that point forward, the cost truly has fundamentally varied by 0%, or so they basically thought. A month prior, on August 26, the market member laid out the cost of Cardano at $0.260957. Consequently, the coin generally has made a 5.78% move to generally arrive at its current standings. The examination of market capitalization conveys in every way that really matters equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and conventional business sectors, or so they generally thought. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology truly is utilized to generally decide the especially by and large position and notoriety of computerized resources and stocks, for example. Changes in market capitalization genuinely sure or negative, most certainly are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could by and large be going, as well as the resource's genuinely potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both sort of short and long-haul viewpoints. This specific measurement in a real sense is likewise used to check the predominance of Cardano, comparable to the remainder of the digital currency market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation, all things considered, in spite of prevalent thinking. To for the most part decide the fundamentally current market capitalization of ADA, we duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will by and large be made sense of later by the truly present worth of the digital money under survey in a genuinely significant manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of Cardano remains at $8,636,071,490, which frames the reason for kind of present genuinely positioning for the most part was referenced before in an unpretentious manner. Yesterday, on September 25, ADA in every way that really matters had a market capitalization of $8,529,452,750 in a kind of significant manner. Keep going week, on September 19, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to in every practical sense was recorded at $8,836,783,234, or so the most certainly thought. A month prior, on August 26, the market worth of Cardano really was evaluated to explicitly be $9,149,644,860 win, which generally is genuinely huge. Absolute stockpile considers the quantity of coins that have proactively been delivered by different means, for example, through mining, genuinely in opposition to mainstream thinking. These digital currencies can truly be utilized either for genuinely dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers, or so they especially thought. This genuinely metric likewise figures the coins that explicitly have been gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which really is applied to control the expansion rate in a for the most part enormous manner. At this point, the all-out supply of Cardano explicitly is laid out at 36,198 584 811 ADA. Ultimately, the circling supply for the most part is utilized to by and large work out the market capitalization and essentially survey the coins certainly current remaining in the positions in a really significant way. It signifies the exceptionally in general measure of ADA that sort of is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that fundamentally are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly really put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown in an unpretentious manner. It's by and large commonly accepted that digital currencies that basically have a flowing stock between 60 million and 150 million in every practical sense are the most reasonable for certainly long-haul speculation, since they especially are generally genuinely prone to explicitly see the value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. Or so they truly thought. At this point, Cardano has a circling supply of 35,124,040,760 coins in every way that really matters, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Additionally, high exchanging volume typically exhibits that the liquidity is streaming into that market, which demonstrates the truly broad premium in the cryptographic forms of money and guarantees genuinely smooth execution of exchanges. Notwithstanding, it must generally be somewhat noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that especially appropriate for making especially long-haul cost expectations. However, it for the most part gives important understanding into the to all goals and purposes current market circumstance. In this way certainly is pivotal for short and mid-term cost estimates basically completed by our really exclusive calculation, which explicitly is very critical. A sort of brilliant digital currency financial backer mustn't ignore this metric while picking section or leave point. The guideline here generally is to essentially get into the activity when the volume sort of begins to rise, when the cost generally is pushing out of the combination region, and in a real sense forsake the boat once the volume starts to drop after an extensive convention in an unobtrusive manner. It's even sort of better assuming those cost moves basically occur in the areas that generally harmonize with generally most certainly high volume, which basically are normally shown through tall bars on the in every practical sense relating pointer that is implanted in all crypto exchanging terminals, or so they in a real sense thought. Taking care of that, how about we survey the exchanging volume recorded on the Cardano market throughout the accompanying time periods, which fundamentally is very critical. Over the fundamentally beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with ADA arrived at the mark of $116,960 win 193, beautiful in opposition to mainstream thinking.